Alrighty, guys. So another thing that I kind of want to explain to you guys is when it comes to running your Fibonacci on this type of channel where we would have, let's say, for example, our descending trend line right here in confluence with our retracements and the trend. So one thing that you're going to see a lot is something like this, where you have boom, a push, a break, a retest, which would be our Fibonacci, it's golden zone, another push, another retracement, golden zone again, and then you'll have some time that price will start to consolidate and range in the golden zone as it starts to kind of break out over the channel and it starts to create a little side channel like this. Boom, right there. So price starts to go like this. So would you take a Fibonacci sell knowing that we are breaking out of the channel? Even though the market structure is kind of going to the downside? In my opinion, I would not. And if I would have to see some type of other forms of confirmations as to why I can still be in this trade. Because remember, guys, even though we're still going short and the trend is still going short and we have market structure short and we're in the Fibonacci for a short and a sell, I mean, like I showed you guys, this thing after breaking out could just shoot up, come right back down before shooting back up again. So you have to be very, very careful with that. So I'm going to try to show you some examples here. Let's see if I can find you some examples. With the 30-minute. Let's see if we can find some entries in here. Perfect. So as you guys can see, we have market structure being broken to the downside. This is a little ripple effect. So in our ripple effect, remember, we draw from the top of the wick to the bottom of the wick, not necessarily the market structure. And as you guys can see, we have a golden zone here. Take profit 4 with smash. Boom, boom. We're going to draw from here, from this push to here. We're going to drag it, this push down. As you guys can see, this was the push. Here comes golden zone again. Came back down. Here we go again. Golden zone, 764 rejection. And then, boom. We start to kind of come and finish this channel, as you guys can see. You see how the channel is coming to an end? Even though we're on a short right now, let's go to the 30-minute. Remember, guys, we're looking at all time frames here. Even though we have a short and we're kind of breaking out of this channel, you see how we look at that? We start to consolidate in the 15 to 618. 1, 2, 3. Then the day ended. But as you guys can see, the day ended and then price ended up coming here, which doesn't really happen. And then price just kept shooting up. Shooting up, broke out of the channel, and then reversed. So that is very, very common. You guys will see that. Let's see if we can find an example on GU. This is the 1 hour for the 30-minute. Okie dokie. Yeah, this thing is side channeled for a long time. Right here. So as you guys can see, we have market structure being broken down to the downside here. 764 almost being rejected. Golden zone came back here. And then we had this move here. That was definitely the 1 hour setup. Oh, look at that. Almost touched it. Oh, wait. Oof. Boom. Touched it. Excuse me. And as you guys can see, sometimes this gets in my way. Let me move this. So as you guys can see, from the market structure break, boom, came back, broke above, came back down again. So look at that. We already have 2 plays in motion that we could have taken there. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? And then we have another one for continuation. 764 came back. Boom. Take profit 3 was hit. Now look at this. Keep dragging. 50 comes down. Lucky it hit take profit 1 and then reversed. So keep that in mind, guys. Like, you guys need to realize that if you have a trend going down or going up, and then your Fibonacci starts to consolidate at the channel, and it starts to consolidate breaking out and creating a side channel, 90% of the time it will reverse and create a new trend going up, and you will lose the trade. So that's where that discipline does come in mind, because you know, you guys need to be very, very patient. So let's see right here. We got 38 rejections here. We don't trade off 30-minute rejections. Remember that. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Here you go. We don't trade off 30-minute rejections, guys. Keep that in mind. Just put it like right there. Just give an example. I don't even know if there's a bullish candle in here. Oh, there isn't a bullish candle. No, you have to straight up. It's a just straight up 30 rejection. Okay, cool. So, boom, 30 rejection. Remember, we don't really trade that. It's a little bit too more advanced than anything. Let's go to the 5-minute. See if we can find our entry on the 5-minute. Now I'm curious. Oh yeah, we do find our entry on the 5-minute. LOL, right here. And as you guys can see, this is the golden zone. Came up, came back down, rejected. So that was kind of cool. Entry was on the 5-minute. Let's go back to the 15-minute. Sorry guys, I know this is a hassle, but unfortunately, I cannot have multiple screens switch at the same time the second I have to keep dragging. So let's drag this again. As you guys can see, boom, another retracement. Okay, cool. That's 2 entries in a row. Now, what do we have here? We have our 3rd entry. Now, let's go to the 30-minute really quick. And as you guys can kind of see, if you spread the chart out, you can kind of notice that we start to kind of break out of this channel as we get into the zone. You see? So this push wasn't big enough. It wasn't. So when it started to pull back, look at that. Broke right out. So when you have a channel, like I said, guys, I'm going to say it a million times because I've seen so many people take losses because of this simple strategy. As you guys can see here, we have the same thing, but on this channel going up. We have 1 retracement, cool. We have 1 retracement, 2 retracements, 3 retracements, consolidates, breaks out, you lose. Boom, just melted, came back, melted again. You know what I'm saying? So keep in mind that at any given moment, after you start to side channel out of your original channel, which whether it's the daily or the downside or the upside, doesn't matter. You have a really high possibility you will lose the trade and it will reverse and switch on you. So keep that in mind, guys. Always keep that in mind.